Hey guys. So I grew up seeing the face of Michael Jace on TV. I didn't know much about him at that time, but he seemed like a respectable man. It's true when they say you should never judge a book by its cover. I never thought that one day I would hear about him committing such a heinous act. You just never know. Michael Andrew Jace was born July 13th, 1962. Michael Jace started acting professionally in 1992. He appeared in an episode of Law and Order. He appeared in a number of TV shows, including Star Trek. I believe Star Trek is the first TV show that I ever saw him in. He appeared in Deep Space Nine. He was in Forrest Gump, Clear and Present Danger, Strange Days. He was in The Replacements, playing a prison inmate turned football player. He played antagonist Marvin Shabazz in The Great White Hype. He played Jerome in Boogie Nights. He appeared in The Fan. He played Major Frank Santos in the Planet of the Apes remake. His TV appearances include the 1995 HBO TV movie Tyson. He plays the boxer Mitch Green. He was in an episode of Cold Case where he played the moving guy who was wrongly accused of killing a girl from that house. I watched that episode years ago, and I still remember it. It was very sad. He was executed for something that he didn't do, and he played it very well. He's a great actor. He was in the TV movie Michael Jordan, An American Hero. He played Jordan. Back in 2002, Michael was casted in the hit TV show called The Shield. He was one of the main characters in that show. He appeared in all 7 seasons. After he did The Shield, Michael appeared in the film State of Play with Russell Crowe. He had a small recurring role in the television series called Southland from 2009 to 2013. He played Tyrell. He's been in a number of things. Michael was in the movie Cradle to the Grave with DMX and Jet Li and many more. He was in movies with some of the best actors. Even though Michael is a great actor, he didn't have the money to match, allegedly. Some people might think he had a lot of money, but that wasn't the case. He allegedly had financial problems. He was in a lot of debt. He wasn't bringing in enough income to pay the bills he had. So, allegedly, this was also causing issues with his wife, April, who he got married to in 2003. In 2011, Michael had to file bankruptcy. Allegedly, his house was facing foreclosure. He also owed taxes. His beautiful wife, April, worked as a financial aid counselor at Biola University. April was known to be a runner. She was like a track star. Beautiful girl. Now, on the 19th of May, 2014, the worst happened. So, allegedly that day, April told Michael that she wanted a divorce. And they had an argument after that. It seemed Michael wasn't taking this well. He started accusing her of having an affair, so April left the house, and for hours Michael was texting her trying to figure out who she was sleeping with. He was trying to get her to come back home. She texted him back saying that she was scared to come home. She was scared for her life because of how angry he was at the time. Michael texted her back telling her that he was not at the house, he left, but that was not true. Michael got his revolver, and allegedly he was continuing to drink and get drunk. April then made the biggest mistake of her life. She pulled up to the house, and she had their 2 sons with her after picking them up from a baseball game. She went inside the house where she was confronted by Michael. He sent their sons to their room, and the argument continued between him and April. It's possible that April was trying to leave because Michael shot her in the back. He allegedly told April that, well, since you like to run so much, why don't you try running to heaven, and shot her in the leg. Oh, wow. Michael called the police and told them that he had shot his wife. He waited for the police and he called April's father and told him that he shot April and someone needed to come and pick up the children. He also called April's brother. When the police came, they found April in the hallway lifeless, and their 2 sons was also inside the house. It's sad that they had to witness this. So Michael Jace was arrested and booked for her death. On May 22nd, 2014, he was formally charged with murder by the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. The lawyer had his 10-year-old testify, saying that he heard him say, "If you like running so much, why don't you try running to heaven?" Remember, April was a runner. She ran track. She was athletic. On May 31st, 2016, Michael Jace was found guilty of second-degree murder and was sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. He is incarcerated at the Corcoran State Prison. Allegedly, Michael said that the original plan was to kill himself, but he couldn't do it, and he took it out on April. They started looking into his past and allegedly found out that he was abusive to his ex-wife, who had his first son. And his ex-wife's best friend told the court that she witnessed Michael become violent. It's very sad what happened to April. It's very unfortunate that he had to snap like that and take this precious woman's life. Now her children are without a mother, and his children are without a father. He expressed remorse for what he did, but that can't bring this precious woman back. It's real sad. It's just too sad. Rest in peace, Sister April. See you guys later.